Okay, yeah, okay, look, I still struggle as a man. What is going on, Kingdom? So today I'm back with another video real quick. Now listen, I'm here. I'm just going to be saying this message really quickly. Now, I don't have the microphone and everything set up currently right now. I do have it sitting right here, but it's because this is going to be more of just a message where I just want to put this out there. I don't know if you say, like, not really a PSA or nothing like that, or not really, like, I don't think that's the way to put it, but more like just a quick piece of information through what I'm saying here, through my perspective, that I want you to take and think about what's coming from my perspective and how you're taking it and everybody else's, right? So I just want to make this video today really quickly and say, you know, as somebody who's learning, as somebody who is young, and as somebody who is susceptible, like a lot of us are, you know, as we're younger, I just wanted to say, let's be careful. I don't care if you see the most validated preacher you could possibly see, or the most peaceful man living on earth, the most just overall, like the people who you may look and you'd want to be like through what you see with the lens of the internet. I just wanted to say, you know, because I felt like this was so strongly put, you know, on my heart as I was thinking about, you know, some of my own life decisions and things. Be careful who you listen to through the internet, whether you truly think or see that they are right or correct, or whether you don't. You know, I feel like sometimes, and I'm not here to say this to be, you know, oh my goodness, everybody's wrong. You know, I just want us to think about this sometimes, because there's like, you know, really like young people who are on the internet, you know, whether you're like whatever age you could be. There's really like younger people on the internet, you know, you see these people saying stuff like, you know, you got to be this way, or go to the gym, work out, or, you know, if you don't do this right, you're going to hell. People say this, or if you don't, you know, do this or that and this and that and the third, or, you know, get it together because God is watching, make sure you get your life together, this and that and the third. And it's like, you know, there are people younger than me, there's people that are around my age range watching these videos, and I want us to say, man, you know, don't be so caught up in what the internet preaching is telling us, because those internet preachers don't know you at all, and you don't know those internet preachers, and those people have gone through things that they've gone through, and you've gone through things that you've gone through, and those two things are completely different. You know, I just want to say that because I'm trying to learn that for myself. You know, I feel like I've spent so much of my time trying to replicate and, you know, almost following like the footsteps of these other people, because they tell me do this, do that, and it seems so right, it seems so proper, it seems so, this is what I should do, and if I don't, then I'm messing up, this is a sign from God, this is a, you know, but I believe there is a reason and an understanding why I believe that social media is not a good thing. I generally and truly believe social media is not a good thing, and it's not doing good for us as a society. That's what I believe in. I don't believe social media does good. I believe that we can use, like I said, use things that aren't good, and we can use them through, you know, we can use them for good, because, you know, what's made by the enemy, God can turn it and use it for good, right? I believe in that, and I believe that's a part of what social media is. But regardless of the fact, we have to understand social media overall, I don't think it's a good thing. That's my perspective, and that's my thing. And I believe that there's a reason why you don't know these people, right? There's a reason why you didn't actually, you know, meet these people in real life. Sure, you're watching them through the internet, but you don't know them. And honestly, each and every one of us are throwing a facade up here. All of us are. All of us as people, all of us as humans are built flawed. And all these people can look and say, you know, I'm this, and I thank God for this, and I'm this, and you better get your act together because of this. Listen, they don't know you. And, you know, for just some other person, for another grown man to be looking to somebody else and saying, this is what you need to do to get your life together, I believe that that's wrong. And that's why I think we've really, you know, failed in a lot of ways in us being able to understand each other and us being able to work together. We're so divided, but we're trying to tell each other what to do because, oh, you know, the end times or whatever you hear about, you know, like Jesus is coming and you better get your act together, get your life together, you better Listen, they don't know you. I just want to say that right now. And there's a reason why it's hard for you to hear all this stuff. And there's a reason why it's hard for me to hear all this stuff in people, because it's not coming from a place where it's love. Because if it came from a place of love, trust me, you know, as preachers, we like whatever, anyone, I mean, whatever, we as preachers, just speakers, preachers, whatever. Listen, we as people, not even just preachers, we as people in general always want to say something to somebody. We always want to say how we feel, always want to tell somebody else what to do, because we want to have that sort of power, you know what I'm saying, to be able to bring out our voice. We all want it, each and every single person, whether you're a preacher saying this, all of us are like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just some, you know, God said boom and you put it out there. No, a lot of us have this God-given vision and these God-given what we want to do, these God-given desires to speak out and bring out our voices, right? And I believe that. At the same time, sometimes when it comes to love is doing some of the things that we don't always feel like doing. How about sitting with a person, understanding what their life is like before you sit and tell them what to do, right? But if you've never done that for another person, how can you truly tell them how they should operate their situation? You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to bash anybody when saying this. I just want for us to think about this for a second. You know, is that, man, these people don't know you. And I'm not, you know, and these people will program you to make you feel bad about yourself for your sins and your problems and your issues. But I just want to say, man, don't let all this stuff get to your head. You know, and I could be saying this, I'm trying to do the same thing anybody else is doing. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not here to even say that. I mean, I'm almost trying to tell you don't listen to some of the things. What I do is I come to project out my perspective in my voice, because I believe that there is a lot of obvious evil that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's good for us to speak out, and it's good for us, you know, as the younger generation, to work together best that we can. You know, I don't just say these things on camera. You know what I'm saying? But I do because I feel like it could help. You know, but I'm just saying for us to think about what's helping and what's not sometimes. You know, it's not helping to look at somebody and tell them what to do. It's not. You know, and if it is, you know, that's good, but I don't think it's helping. I don't think it's helping like a sit down and an understanding and I want to hear from you. I want to understand you, regardless of what I have to say, regardless of my opinions on your situation, or regardless of what I think you can do. I want to sit down with you and, you know, brother, sister, whatever. Me just speaking to you, and you speaking to me listening and understanding you. You know, I want to hear from you, because I know that regardless of the fact, things can't just change in somebody's life when the dirt hasn't been addressed. So somebody can look at you and say, hey, you know, get your life together, you know, give it all to God. You have to give it to God and get your life together, and things will work out, and, you know, the end times, and, you know, make sure because you go into hell if you don't get this right. Get it right with God, get your life right with God, And I'm just thinking, listen, man, you know, I don't think, you know, do you think that God is saying the same thing to all of us? Yo, give your life to me, and we'll get your life together, because we don't want you going to hell. No. You know, there's so much more than that. You know, there is so much more than that. There is dirt that goes on in the internal for us as people. There is dirt that needs digging, that needs understanding, that needs love. And that's what we're missing out here. We're missing the love. We have the information. We, of course, in this age, we have all the information we can possibly get. We have the information, you know, and we have the build of people. We have people. We have the information. You know what I'm saying? We have the people and the information, but what we're missing is the love. And what we're missing is the understanding, the commitment to each other and as a society. And not just the commitment of, here you go, here's a word, and let's keep it. No, the commitment as a group and as a community for us to work together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think all of this, like it's just, that's all that I want to say, you know? And as somebody who, I've gotten very caught up, not just when it comes to even Christianity and all of this. There have been other things where I've listened to people and thought it was all right and completely was like, oh, I got to do this and that and the third. But, you know, regardless of the fact, now I'm kind of doing it with Christianity. You know, I just want for us all to understand, man, you know, this is the internet. This isn't real life. This isn't. And honestly, these people can't even tell you. You know, I notice sometimes I clash, you know, with, oh, what should I do based off what the internet told me and what I feel like, you know, I've been told in real life. And that's not really a good, I just do it in my head sometimes. I think that all of us as young people do, most definitely. You know, that's just the truth. And I feel like, you know, we should work to understand, listen, those people definitely don't know us like the people in real life know us. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your parents or whatever it is, you know, or whether it's just your brothers, sisters, anybody that knows you. These people on the internet don't know you like the other people around you do. You know, and so listen to that. Listen to the people that are around you, because God is speaking through them. You know what I'm saying? I believe that God speaks through the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Because those people around you have helped to bring you to where you're at. And they've helped to bring you, whether it's been hard or not. And you know, you'll understand when someone's speaking from love, and love comes from understanding. You'll understand when someone's speaking from love and for genuinely wanting you to do better, past their own feelings, genuinely wanting you to do better. You know what I'm saying? Whether it might seem like the thing whether it seems like the sin that the preacher on the internet will tell you that's wrong, you're jacking up, you're messing up, stop that, But maybe the other person that actually genuinely knows you, loves you, and cares about you might look at you and tell you, listen, you need to calm down. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because those people don't know you. And I'm not saying this just to, say, that just anything is freaking okay or just like you shouldn't be aware of yourself. I'm not sitting here to say that, but I'm saying to understand those people don't understand you like the people around you do, and this is a generation of the internet. It's completely different. It's not real life. The internet is not real life. To be honest, if you ask me, when people want to say they're giving a word from God, like through the internet, I feel like a lot of the time it's like you can say these things, but it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you want to, say word from God, and a lot of the time it's aimed towards celebrities. I'm just being honest. I'm not sitting here to say, but like that's just it's a part of culture. God isn't just speaking to celebrities. God isn't just speaking to God is speaking to everybody every day, and it's not through the internet. It could be. I believe it could, because like I said, God could, but I don't think that's going to be his primary source here. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the internet. It's the internet. It's completely different. It's not real life. And if God truly wants someone to speak to, I believe he'll bring them to you, to understand you, to show you the real love that's not through the screen, but that's in real life, and that's through the heart and the soul. You feel? That's all. I just wanted to bring that out today. That's my perspective. Thank you and God bless you. I thank you for listening today. You have an amazing morning, evening, night. Thank you. Take care. God bless you. Thank you.